All righty, so here we go. Over to you, John.
Thank you, Tiffany, for that introduction. And this is everything you wanted to know about public affairs, but were afraid to ask. What is the mission of our CPP Public Affairs team? It's to serve our Bureau and the nation's people by effectively communicating United States foreign policy priorities and the importance of diplomacy to American audiences, and engaging foreign publics to enhance their understanding of and support for U.S. values and policies. Our team supports the Bureau and the front office's goals through strong partnerships, comprehensive strategies, and active communications. To effect our efforts, our team works with regional and functional bureaus, the interagency, international partners, and the public. And Public Affairs handles most of the Bureau's communications tools and efforts. So, what are some examples of this? Social media publications and traditional media, websites, media production, public engagements such as press, conferences, meetings, trip communications, support, and events. Also outreach and strategic communications planning, and bureau-wide messaging and branding. So your PA team is composed of 4 professionals, including me. Right now, it should be 6, but it will. Right now, it's 4, and so I'm a Foreign Service Officer, and I'm the PAO. I serve as the Bureau's Public Diplomacy Officer and spokesperson. I formulate and exec comprehensive public affairs programs designed to inform targeted audiences and garner support for our Bureau's goals and objectives. I draft press guidances based upon input from the front office, CPP directors, and other sources. I respond to queries and arrange interviews for the Assistant Secretary and other Bureau subject matter experts. And also overseeing web and social media and visual content creation. Our PA specialist, Dan Hess, produces and schedules posts to distribute public information on CSO's activities via web and social media. He interfaces with GPA to clear interview, speaking, or teaching requests, publications, media notes, etc., and ensure timely updates to our website, our State Department website with our Bureau page. Dan coordinates with our Assistant Secretary on messaging priorities pretty much on a daily basis, and scheduling and edits. He evaluates performance of social media campaigns and individual posts for PAO and front office strategic purposes. He advises our Bureau personnel on social media, and he monitors social media trends and senior USG official messaging to inform PA staff and the front office on the state of the public communications environment. Our public affairs specialist, Art Parnell, in addition to wearing an IT hat and a myriad accompanying responsibilities, prepares branding and print media, and Art also prepares Bureau digital and hard signage architecture, print and digital media, and media for collaborative spaces. You may have seen some of his work in the entryways and the portals of the SA9 building. Lika is our partnership public affairs specialist and congressional liaison. Now, CSO has a unique dynamic with regards to partnerships and the communications teams due to the core nature of our relationship building structure. The CPP partnerships and communications teams work very closely, and Lika's position is a bridge. She works with the partnership team under Mike Garuklis as the lead and engages on an ongoing basis with comms. And we want to keep her looped in on all multilateral and communications and domestic events, as well as Hill engagements. She also handles multilateral and domestic partnership building, UNGA, CPSF, and others. And she's our Hill liaison, preparing communications of Hill engagements. So why is public affairs important to the Bureau, Department, and the government? Our media efforts expand the reach of U.S. foreign policy through new media, social media, and web-based communication technology. Our interactions with media and press integrate with State Department mechanisms to ensure accurate coverage of Bureau plans and foreign policy priorities. The Public Affairs team connects with the Department of State and connects the department to domestic audiences, directly engaging the American people to advance the department's work at home and abroad. Our staff and principals engage multilateral organizations, NGOs, and civil society through briefings, conferences, and virtual events in Washington and around the country. And we also respond to requests for briefings from groups coming to the Department of State and partner with organizations to sponsor major conferences and events. So our close attention to uniform approaches and implementation of communications best practices and strategies translate into improved messaging and resource efficiencies. There are many other reasons that our public affairs team has been advancing our mission and our core responsibilities. And so look forward to answering any questions that you might have or providing comments.